whenever someone wants to learn music passionately, that particular person asks this very important question, and I'm going to address this question once and for all. Listen to me very carefully. That person asks this question that, Harshad, I want to take one-to-one class with you. I'm very, very serious about learning music, and I'm very, very happy about that person has taken learning music so seriously and so passionately that he wants to learn one to one, having one to one interaction with the teacher. And I'm very, very happy because that shows the sincerity of that person. He wants to invest, dedicate his time, money, everything to learn music one to one. And that means that he's serious. Now, when I started learning music, I was 22 years old, and even I felt that I want one to one class. So, we always think about, as a student, we always think about what we want. And I went to my music teacher, Pandit Arun Kashalkar. And when I went to Pandit Arun Kashalkar, I told him that, do you take one to one classes? And he said that क्लास में आके बैठो, पता चलेगा कि मैं किस तरह से सिखाता हूँ और क्या करता हूँ. And I did not realize why he did not take one-to-one classes at that point of time, but I do certainly realize now, because a teacher will never give you what you want. Teacher will never give you what you want. He will always give you what you need. A true teacher will always give you what you need, not what you want. And my Guruji Pandit Arun Kashalkar definitely knows what will make me a wonderful singer. Now, let me explain this to you. What we want is one-to-one class, and what we need as a beginner is one to many class. One to many class. Why? Because if you join one to many class, and nobody else will tell you this, and listen to me very carefully, if you learn in a way I teach, one to many class works better than one to one class. Why? Because whenever you are learning in the form of one to many classes, then you will learn fast. Okay, fast learning hota hai. And fast learning क्यों होता है? Because whenever you're taking one to many class, then F stands for failures. You learn from the failures of others, not only yourself, but from the failures of others as well. Whenever you're learning one to many, you learn from their successes. S stands for success. Whenever you're learning from one to many, you get inspired by their aspiration, by their ambition of becoming a wonderful singer. You not only learn from your guru, you learn from your guru bandhus as well. So, failures, their ambitions, their success, whenever you're learning from others, you learn from their talim as well, from their techniques and methods of pitching their swaras. You learn all those things. So, ये हो गया FAST. Whenever you're learning one to many, you start loving music. L stands for love. Why? Because I'm not talking about one to one class just one day a week. समझो अगर आप 10-10 घंटा हफ्ते का one to many सीख रहे हो, so that is more efficient than सिर्फ 1 घंटा हफ्ते का one to one सीखना. You should not learn one to one for just 1 hour in a week. Instead, you should learn one to many for 10 hours per week. So the investment of time is more over here. You fall into that culture. It takes time to learn. Whenever you're learning, and that is why you fall in love with music. Whenever you're learning and dedicating more and more time in music, that is the key. The key is not personal attention for just 1 hour. The key is उस संगीत की दुनिया में आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रहो. You, whenever you learn, and that comes to my second point, that whenever you're learning one to many, you get a lot of exposure. You get a lot of exposure. You get exposed for 10 hours a week to this beautiful music, and that is why you learn the right techniques and methods of doing riyaz. Also, whenever you're learning music, you understand what you should not do, what are the wrong practices of doing. What are the wrong practices of doing riyaz? What are the wrong practices of learning music? So, this happens whenever you're learning one to many. This never happens when you're learning one to one. It doesn't matter if I give you a lot of personal attention, still you will not be able to sing properly, because you are not learning one to many. You're not following the Gurukul system of learning music. You will not be able to learn fast because you're not getting exposed to this beautiful music. Right? Now, what about this A? This this A is just for fun, so do not worry. This A is nothing. So you learn fast when you're learning one to many, and whenever you are joining my music class, right now I take my music class this 10 hours a week or 9 hours a week. 9 times a week I take classes. Okay, and that is why I follow this strategy, and hundreds of students have got results better than all the other institutes which are giving students what they want, that is one-to-one class just for 1 hour or 2 hours a week. Instead, come, sit, listen to this beautiful music, understand what is this beautiful music, and invest a lot of your time, enjoy that music, fall in love with that music, invest your time, money, energy, everything, if you really want to become a very good singer. Because I assume that I'm talking to passionate musicians right now. This is Arshad Kamble signing off until we meet again.